Are you ready to be inspired? Imagine chasing your dream, facing failure after failure, yet refusing to give up. This is the story of Liam, a young boy who wanted to become an artist but was told he wasn't good enough. What happened next will change the way you think about success. Stay with us until the end. You might just discover the secret to achieving your own dreams.
Liam always dreamed of becoming an artist. Since the day he first picked up a pencil, he knew this was what he wanted. But reality? It was less kind. His classmates would glance at his sketches and smirk. "That's supposed to be a horse? Looks more like a blob," they teased. Even his art teacher seemed unimpressed, often saying, "Liam, have you thought about other hobbies?" It made him feel small, like his dream didn't matter, like he wasn't meant for greatness. Slowly, doubt began to creep in. And one rainy afternoon, sitting alone in the park with his sketchbook on his lap, Liam made a decision that felt both heartbreaking and final. He closed his sketchbook and slid it into the trash bin beside him. Maybe it was time to give up. Just as he was about to walk away, he heard a soft voice behind him.
"Why are you throwing that away?"
Liam turned to find an old man leaning against a twisted oak tree. His features were weathered but kind, and his eyes held a spark of curiosity. "Because it's awful," Liam said, his voice barely above a whisper. "No matter how hard I try, it's never good enough. There's no point." The man chuckled, a warm, gentle sound, as he reached into his pocket and pulled out a small, rough stone. It didn't look like much, dull and unremarkable. But as the man twirled it between his fingers, he said,
"Do you know what this is?"
Liam replied uncertainly. Once it was just that, a plain, ordinary rock. But over time, with polishing, patience, and effort, it became this. Liam stared at it, entranced.
Talent is much like this stone. When you start, it's rough, uncertain, imperfect. But if you keep polishing, keep working, then someday, it'll shine.
The man placed the stone in Liam's hand before walking away, leaving those words hanging in the air. That moment stayed with Liam. He pulled his sketchbook out of the trash, wiped off the rain, and carried it home. For the first time, he stopped worrying about being perfect. Instead, he focused on polishing, sketching a little better than he had the day before, practicing the lines he once struggled to draw. Day by day, he improved. Years later, Liam stood in an art gallery. People of all ages wandered through the space, pointing at canvases adorned with vibrant colors and intricate designs, his work. Some of those same classmates who had once doubted him were there, their jaws slack with awe. And as the evening wore on, Liam couldn't help but think back on the old man's words, the gleaming stone in his hand, and the decision to never give up. Because if there's one lesson Liam learned, it's this. Your success isn't about being perfect from the start. It's about believing in yourself enough to keep trying, keep polishing, and keep pushing, even when the world tells you to quit. No matter how rough the stone may look today, remember, it can always become a diamond. Never give up.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If this story inspired you, imagine what else you can achieve. Keep pushing forward, and remember, your journey is just beginning.